What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So I want to show you this story, and this is a local news outlet that covered this. And this is a lady who worked as a school principal, and she earned a pension, and she falls under weapon GPO. So she's not able to receive her, I believe in her situation, it was the survivor benefits. She's not able to receive survivor benefits. Her husband has now passed on. And so now she is struggling and she has to work. And so I want to talk a little bit about that, because the big talk about this whole windfall elimination and the government pension offset, and in her situation would be the government pension offset. The way that it is sold to you is like, well, these people, they have so much money, they have these pensions and they're living really well. They don't need Social Security, and that's why we are reducing their benefits. But there are people out there, and I would think there's probably more than what we think. There are people out there that are receiving pensions right now, and that pension is not enough. And then they qualify for Social Security, whether it be survivor benefits, whether it be spousal benefits, or whether they worked and they earned the points to give them Social Security benefits. They earned it, and they're now in a situation where they're struggling as a result of weapon GPO. So we're going to take a look at this video, but first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video. And if you're watching this video and you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and play the video clip, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
UAFB 9 News at 6.
Good evening to you, friends. Greg Merriweather here with you. My partner, Elizabeth Val, is off, so we rely on them every day. Public service, talking about police officers, firefighters, teachers. But when they retire, some of them run into an issue with their Social Security, specifically what they're able to get when their spouses die. Louisiana Congressman Garrett Graves has made big moves to try and fix this, and he's gotten support now from both sides. Our political correspondent, Liam Combs, shows us one woman, what she's dealing with, and what's next.
Meet Evelyn Paternostro. For more than 30 years, she was an elementary school principal in Kenner, Louisiana.
I helped design the school that I was the principal of and actually opened it up. So from the ground up, counted all the books, helped assemble the desks, everything. So it was really a very personal thing with me.
And when she retired in 1998, she started earning her pension from the Teachers Retirement Fund. As for her husband, he worked as an electrical engineer, paying into Social Security for 40 years. And when he passed away 10 years ago, Evelyn was not able to get any of that money due to what's called the government pension offset rule, which says because she has a government pension, she's not entitled to her husband's Social Security benefits.
It'd been better off if I would have died, because he would have gotten half of my retirement plus continued with his. But I just had mine because of the problem with the offset.
But now in her 80s, she has to work here at the Dollar Tree as a cashier.
I am a cancer survivor, stage 3C colon cancer, so hallelujah for that. But I have macular degeneration. Every month I get shots in both of my eyes. I have really bad knees. So it's difficult, to run a register and stand on your feet for 5 hours at a time.
Good news for Miss Evelyn, a bill to remove this offset, along with the rule that reduces the Social Security benefits of a person who receives a public pension, passed the House this month.
Mr. Speaker, I've heard people sit here and say the solvency of the Social Security Trust Fund is gonna move forward 6 months with this bill. Mr. Speaker, the solvency has been delayed years because you've stolen from these people. This is a community of people that cannot afford this.
Members of the House raised concerns about the Social Security Trust Fund running dry in the next decade. But for now, Congressman Garrett Graves says that should have nothing to do with it. The Social Security Fairness Act now sits on the Senate floor, waiting to be called for a vote. And Congress is running out of time to do so.
Since the election, the Senate has wasted time on last-minute, lame-duck Biden-Harris judicial nominees and not taking up the Social Security Fairness Act, despite the fact that the House of Representatives overwhelmingly passed it weeks ago.
For Evelyn Paternostro and many of her friends, she told me, this vote would mean the world.
Every penny is allocated to some necessity. So if I lose a job and I don't do this anymore, I'll still be able to live. but it's not a comfortable life at all.
The Senate has until the end of this Congress, January 3rd, to pass this bill, or it must go through the whole process again. Liam Combs, WAFB 9 News.
Okay, so you saw her story, and it's pretty sad. I mean, she has to work now because she's not able to collect her husband's survivor benefits. And that's just crazy to me because she worked in, for local government. She earned a pension, and so now she's being penalized as a result of that. And you heard what she said. It would have been better if she passed away before her husband did because her husband would be able to get some of her pension. And so see how backwards that is. It's just crazy to me. And so there are more stories out there that are like this. And the hope is that Congress will go ahead, or at least the Senate will go ahead and pass this bill because the House already did. And so we can get this behind us. And so people right now who are currently receiving Social Security benefits at 2.5 million or so people that this would impact, they will be in a better place. And then people who are getting ready to get to the point where they can start collecting Social Security benefits and they qualify for this weapon GPO, the reduction. If you eliminate it, then they will be able to receive their full benefits. And so I just wanted to show you guys this story here because when you hear this whole windfall, and that's the whole reason for WEP, windfall elimination provision, they're trying to keep people from having these big windfalls. There are a lot of people out there that are really struggling and they're not getting these big windfalls and they're being punished because of the fact that we have WEP and GPO. So I want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.